Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to share what sold on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari from a Goodwill Outlet Bins thrift haul that I posted 1 month ago. This one is only a 1 month later look back. A lot of times I will do 3 months later and give a little bit more of like a comprehensive look at what is sold in 3 months. Since this is only 1 month later, we can assume that less items have sold from this haul, but I do think it's helpful just to give a good idea of items that might be kind of faster flips. I'll share which items have sold in the 1 month since I listed these items and which ones haven't sold yet, any reasoning behind that potentially, and I will share, of course, my total profits for these and all of that kind of stuff. It is 96 degrees here in New York today, so it is hot, and I don't have air conditioning in my office, so it is warm. I do have my fan on, but it's on a very, very low setting, so I'm hoping you cannot hear it. If you can, I'm sorry, I can't not have any airflow, so that's what we're working with. But nonetheless, let's hop into this thrift haul look back. And as usual, I will just be watching it back with you guys and then reflect on it as we go. First up is this Wild Fang floral blazer with these elbow patches. It's in a size extra large. I don't think this will have too much trouble selling, and especially with it being an extra large, it's pretty likely to fit someone as an oversized fit. I'm expecting to get right around $40 for this. That Wild Fang blazer did sell on Poshmark. I had it listed at $65 and then I ended up accepting an offer for $45. So after the Poshmark platform fee, the cost of good, and if I had shipping costs, the shipping costs, that one I did not. That left me with a total net profit of $34.24. And Wild Fang is a brand that has a 100% sell-through rate for me, so I do like to grab it. And if you find it when you're out thrifting, I would recommend at least looking it up and seeing if the item is, one that would sell for a good amount and isn't overly saturated on Poshmark. But from my experience, that brand does tend to do really well. Then I got this airy, oversized crew neck sweatshirt that says Chili on the front. And I've talked about this before, but airy crew neck sweatshirts tend to sell pretty well for me, anywhere between $12 to like $25. So if I'm only spending right around $2 for it, it's pretty bound to make me a profit. Even if it does only sell for $12 to $15, that's still about a $10 net profit. So I'm happy with that, and they really tend to flip pretty quickly for me. So I continue to grab them. That airy oversized crew neck has not sold yet. I have it listed at $20 and I'm expecting to get probably right around $15 for that one. Airy crew necks always, knock on wood, do sell for me, so I'm not worried that it'll sell, like whether or not it'll sell. I assume at some point it will. Just has not sold yet within a month. Then I found this pair of Lululemon leggings. They're definitely more of a jogger style, but they feel more like a standard pair of leggings, so let me know if you guys know what style of Lululemon leggings these are. A lot of times with Lululemon, the size tag gets cut out, so if there is a little pocket on there, a lot of times the size will be on a small dot in there. So these are a size 8. Those Lululemon leggings did end up selling on Poshmark. I had them listed at $50 and then I accepted an offer for $30. So that left me with a total net profit of $22.24, and they took 8 days to sell. So again, a very fast flip. I didn't even end up finding the exact style name on those. I personally find it pretty tough, especially for Lululemon. If it's not one of the more standard, styles, then sometimes I just feel like it just takes way longer to really dig and find the exact style name than it does just to put Lululemon high-rise leggings. They still sold for $30, which arguably I could have made more for them if I had found the exact style name. So I guess there's an argument for both, but a lot of times I just kind of give up on finding the style name if it's not super easy, and then I still list them anyway using good keywords. So I didn't find the style name, but those did still sell and left me with more than a $20 profit, so I was good with that. Then I got this pair of Lucky Brand flats. They're a nice, pretty classic pair of black flats, and I have sold a pair of these before, these exact Lucky Brand ones in a different color, and they sold pretty quickly. I would probably expect to get right around $15 to $20 for these. Those Lucky Brand Emmy ballet flats sold on Poshmark. I had them listed at $25 and then I accepted an offer for $22. So that left me with a total net profit of $14.12, and they took 18 days to sell. I have sold those exact flats one other time and they sold for $24. So I think if you find that exact style of Lucky Brand flats and they're in good condition, you can get, you know, at least $20 for them. So I recommend potentially grabbing those if you find them for a low cost. But not all Lucky Brand shoes tend to do as well. I do have a couple pairs currently that I've had listed for a little while that haven't sold. So for some reason, the Lucky Brand ballet flats do tend to do the best, at least in my experience. So I don't know if I would say all Lucky Brand shoes are great to grab, but for some reason, ballet flats do seem to do really well. Then I found this Reformation floral open short sleeve blouse. And Reformation, I don't think I've ever found it at the bins. Maybe one time actually. It's pretty rare to find it at the bins, so I was very excited to find this. This brand definitely retails for a lot, and it does hold its resale value pretty well. So I'm probably expecting to get right around 30 to 40 for this. This brand goes really quickly anytime I have listed an item by this brand. I'm pretty surprised usually at how quickly it sells and how much it sells for like how basic things are. So I think $30 to $40 is probably a minimum for this. Not really sure. Probably list it right around 50 and then see from there. That Reformation blouse has not sold yet. I have it listed at $50. I think at some point within the next probably month or so, if it hasn't sold, then I will go ahead and relist and lower the price, because it might just be priced a little bit too high. Next, I found this pair of Zara black loafers. These are just a really nice classic pair of loafers. I feel like loafers have definitely been having a moment lately, so I don't think these will have any problem selling. It's got a nice gold buckle detail, and these are a size 39, but they're in excellent condition. They look barely worn at all, so would expect to get right around $40 for these. Those Zara loafers haven't sold yet. I have them listed at $35, which I think is a very fair price, so I'm gonna hold out for those. I might relist those if they haven't sold after 2 or 3 months, but I think the price is really fair, so I don't know that I would lower the price, but probably go ahead and relist those. I could also find some better keywords. I know I think it's mock croc, like a mock crocodile print kind of thing. So I put that. I might need to just come up with some better keywords, maybe classic, maybe, I don't know. What are some good keywords for loafers? Let me know if you have any ideas. Then I found this North Face full zip fleece jacket, this nice brown color. Kind of reminded me of the North Face that Kendall Jenner wore like a year ago, I think, that ended up popping off on the resale market. So I think that one was a puffy one if I remember right, and this is a fleece, but kind of similar vibe, so maybe that will help it sell. I have no idea. So that North Face fleece jacket has not sold yet. I actually ended up waiting a little bit to list that for some reason. It just wasn't that exciting, so I didn't list it. So I listed it actually earlier this week, so I can't even say fairly that this has been listed for a month and it hasn't sold yet. I did just list it maybe 3 days ago. I have it priced at $20, which I think is fair. It's in good condition and everything. So yeah, really it has only been a few days, so I've got to give it a little bit longer till we know for sure whether or not that was a good buy. Then I found this Lululemon white sports bra in a size 32 double D. It's in good condition, not excellent condition. It's definitely a little bit worn, but it's still overall in really good condition. And the last time I found a Lululemon sports bra at the bins, it sold for almost $30 in about a week. So I did want to grab that. Even though it's not like pristine, I think it still will sell for at least $20 to $25. That Lululemon, it's called the Tata Tamer sports bra, has not sold yet. I have it listed at $20, and you know, it does have a little bit of wear, so I would even accept an offer for around $10 if that did come in. But since it hasn't sold yet, I think I will probably relist that pretty soon. Maybe drop the price a few dollars. I probably could have left that one behind just because it was not like a pristine brand new sports bra. But since my other experience selling a sports bra, especially in a bigger size, did really well, I thought that that one would do the same. So I waited out a little bit longer, but it definitely wasn't a super quick flip. Then another Lululemon item, and the logo was down here. Sometimes you just gotta spot the logo, but it's not always super obvious. So because again, the size tag is missing up here. But this is a pair of Lululemon, I believe low rise by the looks of it, sweatpants, track pants, jogger style pants. I don't know how the low rise style is going to do. I know low rise jeans are in, but I'm honestly not really sure how low-rise sweatpants are going to do, but it was only $2 at the bins, and I usually don't pass on Lululemon at the bins. And this pair is in really good condition. It still feels really nice and well kept, so I don't think these will have too much problem selling, and even if they sit for a little while, I do think eventually they will sell for a decent amount. So probably expect to get right around $25 to $35 for these. Those sweatpants ended up selling on eBay. I had them listed at $39.99, and then I had sent out offers to watchers on eBay for 20% off, and the buyer accepted that, so they ended up selling for $31.99. And after all fees and shipping costs and everything, I made a total net profit of $24.06. And they only took 9 days to sell. Then I got this sports bra, and I honestly don't know how to pronounce this brand. I think it's Gaiam. I picked this up purely based on style. I thought this was a really nice design of a sports bra, and the print is really pretty, so just kind of wanted to give it a try. I expect to get $10 to $15 for this, so it won't be a majorly high profit flip. Let me know if you guys know how to pronounce this brand and if you have any experience selling it. That sports bra surprisingly sold in only 4 days. I think that was the fastest flip I had from this haul. So that sold on Poshmark for $12. I had it listed at $15, and then I had sent out 20% off offers with discounted shipping. So that left me with a total net profit of $6.12. But like I said, it only took 4 days to sell. And so for that reason alone, I'm probably going to be on the lookout for that brand when I'm at the Goodwill Outlet Bins and I'm only paying $1 or $2. Because hey, that was still a pretty decent profit for how quickly that sold, so can't complain about that. Next is this pair of Franco Sarto leather booties, this leather upper and some gold hardware. But I wanted to try these out. I normally pass on this brand if I find it at the thrift store, but since it's at the bins, I did want to give it a try, and I've heard from other resellers that leather boots in particular by this brand tend to do best, so I thought this would be a good time to try this brand out, and they're in really good condition. I think they've got a little bit of wear on the toes, but that's also just kind of part of the look, so yeah, in good condition overall. Not sure what I'm going to list these at yet, but I'm guessing I'll get probably right around $30 for these, but still need to do a little bit more research. Those Franco Sarto leather booties haven't sold yet. I do have them listed at $50. Probably wait a little bit longer and then relist those if they don't sell after 2 months or so, but so far have not sold yet. Then I found this pair of Columbia titanium hiking pants in a size women's 6. They're in really good condition, super lightweight, so didn't, add much to my cost at the bins. Probably would expect to get right around $25 to $30 for these. Those Columbia hiking pants have not sold yet. I have them listed at $30. Probably wait it out for those. I think the price is fair, and I of course would accept offers, so potentially add in better keywords. I do think I did things like hiking and lightweight. Could maybe add things like outdoor or trail, stuff like that, so could probably come up with some better keywords. Then I found this Forever 21 bandeau in this really pretty kind of blue purple color, and this was another one that I picked up mainly for style. Just thought this was a nice spring summer kind of item, and this is a size medium. That Forever 21 bandeau bralette top has not sold yet. I have it listed at $14. I think that actually might potentially be an actual sports bra, just because the Forever 21 logo on it does look different than their normal one, so I don't know if it's because it's their athletic wear one. So I could actually go ahead and rebrand that kind of like with my keywords as a Forever 21 sports bra. I don't know, that could potentially help it sell. Who knows? I mean, it's definitely a lower cost item, and I picked it up for style, so I'm not expecting much for it and everything, but it hasn't sold within a month, and I do think that the price is fair, so I'm going to keep the price the same, but I might consider, relisting that and then just kind of changing the angle of it to be more of like a sports bra type of thing. Use keywords like athletic, athleisure, stuff like that. Potentially that could help it sell. I don't know. Then I found this pair of Lucky Brand peep toe block heel booties. They're in good condition, size 8.5. And this is a style that I think a lot of people like to wear, so I don't think these will take too long to sell. They're in good condition. These might have actually gotten donated with those flats because I believe they're the same size and they're both Lucky Brand, so there's a good chance that they were. Those Lucky Brand heels were actually one of the pairs I was referring to when I said they don't all sell as quickly, but I guess this has only been a month. I have them listed at $30, and I would expect to get right around $20 to $30 for those, so I think they're priced pretty fairly. And I do think the keywords are good: open toe, block heel, booties, stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see how those ones do. I do have a pair of Lucky Brand kind of stiletto heels currently listed that have been listed for over a year that haven't sold, and I'm guessing it's because stiletto heels aren't super in right now. So those are the only experience with Lucky Brand shoes that I have. The ballet flats, the stiletto heels, and then these booties. So if these sell within the next couple months, then Lucky Brand shoes are in my good graces, and it might just be these stiletto heels are the outlier because they're not super on trend. So I will keep you guys posted, but as of now, Lucky Brand flats seem to be it, and all other Lucky Brand shoes, maybe not so much. I don't know. Alright, next up is this pair of airy, casual, striped shorts. We got pockets throughout, and these are just nice casual shorts. They look like a high-rise, drawstring to tighten, size medium. I would probably expect to get right around $15 for these. Those airy striped shorts haven't sold yet. I have them listed at $20. Let me know if you guys pick up airy or if you even find it at the bins very often. I do feel like I find it a decent amount. These have not been cleaned yet. They will get cleaned up a little bit, but I found this pair of Fry slip-on flats with this leather upper. They are in overall really good condition. And what size were these? These are a size 9.5, but I've never found Fry at the bins before, so I was very excited. Even though they're not Fry boots, I will take a pair of Fry leather slip-on shoes. I think these will still sell for a pretty good amount. Really not sure what I'm going to list these at yet. TBD on that, but yeah, really excited to find these. Those Fry leather slip-on shoes have not sold yet. I ended up listing them at $40, and so I might just need to relist and lower the price, maybe closer to $30 or $35, just because they are pretty worn, and I don't think those are nearly as desirable as Fry boots. So just for that reason alone, I might just need to lower my expectation a little bit on what those could sell for. And then, you know, hopefully then they would have a better chance of selling. But again, probably going to wait a little bit longer just because a month isn't really that long for them to be sitting. So I think eventually I will probably lower the price when I relist if they haven't sold. But so far, I'm just going to keep it how it is. And then lastly, this is a good one. It's this Lovers and Friends white mini dress with a square neckline and long sleeves. And this is a size medium. This retailed for over $100 originally, so I would expect to get right around $50 for it. And it's in really good condition, especially for being white. Sometimes there are lots of stains. There are a couple really small stains, but I'm going to try to get those out. And if I can't, then I'll just go ahead and disclose in the listing that it has stains, drop the price a tiny bit. That Lovers and Friends white mini dress ended up selling on Poshmark. I had it listed at $60, and then I had sent out 20% off offers with discounted shipping. The buyer accepted, so it sold for $48 with discounted shipping. So that left me with a total net profit of $34.92, and it took 22 days to sell, so just about 3 weeks. But even with some small stains throughout, I wasn't able to get those out. It did still sell for close to $50 and leave me with about a $35 net profit. So that's a brand I will definitely be on the lookout for moving forward, and it's definitely most ideal when a good brand and a current style kind of come together, because if you find a good brand but it's a really kind of outdated style, it might still sell, but it probably will take a lot longer just because there aren't as many people looking for that kind of style. So I do think it's, you know, most ideal when you find a good brand and a current style. Usually does result in a quicker flip. Okay, so some results from that haul. I had spent a total of $29.92 this day at the Goodwill Outlet Bins, and that was a total of 17 items in that haul. So they came out to $1.76 per item. So far within 1 month, 6 out of the 17 items have sold. So far in sales from those 6 items selling, I have made a total of $188.99 in sales, and a total net profit of $135.70. And I still have about 2/3 of that haul to sell. So I do think there is still a lot of room there to make a good profit on all those items. Just from that Wild Fang blazer, for example, I more than covered the cost of that entire haul. So that's reason enough to thrift at the Goodwill Outlet Bins if you have not already. I would look and see if there's one in your area if you've never been, just to see. The cost of goods, you really can't beat them. You pay by the pound there, so items end up costing a very low amount, and I think that's why a lot of resellers like to thrift there. So definitely check one out if you haven't already. Let me know if you guys like the 1 month later look backs, or if you do prefer a 3 month later look, or if you like a mixture of both. Let me know your thoughts down below. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.